going live, y'all. We going live. We about to go.
Oh, wait, together.
Oh.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Hello. How are you?
Sorry.
As you can see, my partner in crime is not here, but we're making do with what we got. I'm going to just check out a few things real quick, make sure that we're on the right streaming channels, because last week
we were not.
We were not, and that's okay. We'll figure it out. If you guys have any comments at any time, make sure that you place it down below. We will answer your questions. Let me see if I can add you.
There we go. We go.
How rude. All right. All right, I'm going to turn you down on my phone so I won't be able to hear you on my phone.
Yeah, me too. Vice versa. We're all linked up.
We're all linked and synced. I'm ready to go. Let me try to move it over a little bit. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and watching. You know, we have so much to talk about. We're going to be talking about e.l.f. Cosmetics. We're going to be talking about the model call because we're going to be doing a photo shoot soon. So we definitely need to work things out with that. We're going to be still looking for one more model for the shoot. So it's definitely a big thing. Make sure you guys send in submissions. And, you know, we'll all be good to go. I'm just trying to make sure everything is cool because I kind of hear a feedback.
I think we are getting feedback from the Instagram.
Yeah. We don't like it. We don't
like it either. So right. I think I'm going to cut my feed on the Instagram.
Okay.
Leaving. Right. We'll be all right like that. And then
we'll try to figure out.
You'll just have to see.
I'm sending Facebook. Those waves back.
Rat-a-tat.
No rat-a-tat. You know, we always got technical difficulties because we can never get our lives together. Never. We can never get it together, but we will. We promise. We'll get it together one day. So, you know, we got to take a pause for the cause before we start because we're already live. But without anything possible, we have to make sure that we keep the lights on. And without these lights on, we can't make nothing happen.
Can't make it happen, y'all.
So you know the deal. I got to shout out the sponsor of the house. And if you want to become the sponsor of the house, all you got to do is send me a quick email at billings@catscastings.com or just send me a quick DM and we can work things out. But today's sponsor is Design Pro Co. It is a creative studio and design house based in Southern California. They specialize in branding design, motion design, and web design. Their goal is to build sustainable relationships with you, the client, to ensure their vision, your business, or your project manifests through its branding and design aspects. Design Pro Co. Promotions, new products, and sales directly to the CEO who's ready to go. So make sure you guys run over to Design Pro Co. Check them out. Make sure you spread some love. Let them know that Cat and Jazz sent you. And I'm pretty sure they'll give you a little discount, a little shave off. But yeah, and if you guys are feeling amazing, you can definitely go check out our merch store. The links will be down below or somewhere or in the bio for Instagram. And you can definitely pick up a shirt or a mug or socks or a sweater. You know, it's a little nippy outside. You got to stay warm. So, yeah, definitely. So, I guess we can get into this now.
Yeah, let's get it. Because there's a lot of fun stuff we got going on. You guys know we have a shoot coming up. And we're still in the selection process. So, please submit your photos. Send it to the DMs or our email. And we'll get back at you. Because
I have a comment over here. It says, hey, Kat. hoping that all is well. Yes, all is well. We're doing great on this side. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, pretty much. And we are still looking for models, but we are looking for a female model, preferably fair skin. We do have a dark skin model that we are already going to be working with for our shoots coming up. So we are still looking for female models. If you guys are interested, make sure that you submit your photos and information via DM, or if you want to send me an email, all you have to do is Katherin@catscastings.com. You know the deal. I post that email literally everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can definitely send me your stuff. I'll check it out. We'll see if it works out with what the aesthetic we're working with, and we'll move forward. And yes, it is a paid gig. I try not to work on stuff that is non-paid. It does come up sometimes. There will be some opportunities that are unpaid, but most of the time, most of the stuff that we do.
Yeah, I mean, it goes right along with some of the stuff that we've been talking about. Yes, there will be times that you're going to make money or make good money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you you're going to make $15,000 and you just became a model or actress or actor the next day. It's not going to happen, but we can aim towards it. We can keep getting our photos out there, keep our resumes updated. We're staying in the know and up to date. And that's really what counts when you're a professional, is that you're always on the move. You're making things happen. You know, not even every single designer gets paid every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to get ourselves out there. So that's a big cue to making sure your resume is up to date and you're still working, taking photos. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I do have another question over here. Michelle says, can I submit as a non-binary model? Yes, you can. I do not, I guess, discriminate on binary or orientation or gender. Just submit and let me know what your preference is. That's all.
Yes, let us know. Don't hesitate to send us an email or ask us those questions because there's no dumb questions.
Right. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. A lot of people are usually afraid to ask that. And thank you for being brave and, asking that during the live video. Some people are normally afraid to say something, but no, we don't discriminate on people's orientation or genders. We just try to find projects that fit you.
Yeah, we put you in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, definitely. So don't take it personal. Just submit away. Send that DM, or if you want to send an email, you can definitely do that. Also, yeah,
absolutely. You know how we do, and we keep it honest here at Ket's Castings. So if you guys are interested in a particular type of role or a particular type of modeling, whether it's runway or print, there's a plethora of things that you can get into, but we're going to be honest with you and be real managers for you and get you in where you fit in. Your goal is ultimately your goal, and you have to practice, but we're going to get you in where you fit in so that you can get the ball rolling on working. You don't become a manager overnight.
Right.
Baby step it, get you in there. We can't be rat-a-tat. I know y'all missed my buzzer. We can't be rat-a-tat with it.
I hate that
buzzer. But you know what? It's the facts. There's a lot of rat-a-tat stuff going on in the media. Y'all know, making $15,000 and you've been a model for 24 hours. Turn it off.
Right.
Turn it off.
Practice. You need the right gigs. Also, it's about your imagery. If you plan on becoming an editorial model, then you need to make sure that you're taking pictures that show in an editorial light. If you're not sure what you want to do, then yes, that's understandable.
Right.
That you do a series of different styles of imagery, just to get your feet wet and find out what your niche is. And then from there, you could be like, hey, listen, this is what I do. This is what I like to do. I'm going to submit to this. This is the style and type of modeling that I want to do. as I move forward. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's really important because Kat and I always remind you that you have to keep things flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Resumes up to date. You're keeping your talent up to date. You know, we can't impress upon you as much as we do that this is how you stay in the game because the industry is just so volatile. It changes so quickly. You know, we just recently did a video about the Rihanna fashion show. Look
Right.
at how she took fashion into a total another direction.
Right.
She became extremely innovative. We don't know if that's where these major shows may want to go at a certain point.
Right.
We got to stay up to date. We
Yeah.
never know. We keep ourselves in the know. We keep making sure that we're practicing. We keep our managers knowledgeable about what you want to do and where you want to go. And we're going to put you in those positions, you know. And if you have any questions that you don't want to ask us below, don't hesitate to send us an email, okay? Because we
Yeah.
always want to hear what you guys say. Hit us up in the DMs, hit us up in our emails. Leave us your comments because we're always willing to talk about things that you need getting out there. We're just telling you the most important stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We
But,
don't mind you sending us DMs, but don't send us DMs too late in the PM. You know what I
right,
mean?
right. We, you know, but another good example is makeup.
Right.
Makeup is key. Having a good foundation. You know, some people don't even know what their foundation colors are.
Right. And you could go. The easy thing is you can talk to like makeup artists. You can go to MAC. You can go to
Mm-hmm.
Sephora, and you specifically explain to them what you're looking for. If you want a full coverage, if you're looking for a matte finish, if you're looking for a sheer, something to make sure that your skin is even. They'll explain to you which one is which and what you can go for and look for as you're browsing around. But as we're talking about makeup,
Yeah.
talk about Elf Cosmetics. As you know, Elf Cosmetics is a drugstore cosmetics line. You can find them anywhere from CVS to Ulta, and they have just a wide range of things. And I'm just so excited because they're one of the companies that has been like consistent and strong throughout this whole pandemic and this
Absolutely.
whole lockdown situation. And, unfortunately, there were a few companies that, did fall to the wayside because of everything that was going on. And Elf Cosmetics is one of them that I feel like is completely thriving at this moment.
I do too. I think Elf Cosmetics. Yeah, sometimes people make a little bit fun. They're in the pharmacies and stuff like that. But think about it. Their brand is vegan and cruelty free, so they're appealing to a big audience of people. Remember, guys, we're managers also, so we're looking at this from a perspective that you might not look at it. Yeah, you can get it out of the pharmacy, but what does that tell you that it's being sold in a pharmacy?
Mm-hmm.
They have a brand that's cruelty free and 100% vegan, and I think that's fairly interesting for makeup because like my skin is extremely sensitive. And when you're in the industry, you're putting makeup on, taking it off on a constant basis. Some people have allergies to certain types of makeup. And I think e.l.f. is a good in between to that because it's good for sensitive skin. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think their brand is definitely fun and direct when it comes to, hey, we're here for those people who have sensitive skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so with that.
Yeah, I do. I think it's really amazing. They did come out with a new eyeshadow line that is very similar to how Stila has like their glitter, like their eye glitter thing. It's like it almost looks like a lip gloss. You take it out, but you put it on your eyes for like eyeshadow, and it's actually hitting off really, really well. That's one of the products that actually boosted e.l.f. throughout this whole situation. I don't know where everybody was going putting on that.
Right. You always got to be ready though.
But whatever. I'm not, I'm not judging. You know what I mean? But I thought it was great. I think it's amazing that, a company who people usually, like down or like frown upon is actually doing really, really well and continuing to float and stay up to date with what's going on with the times. And I think that that's amazing. They have a
Absolutely.
slow pace at what they're doing, but they're making the right decisions as they go forward. And just looking at those examples just shows you how when you're starting your modeling career, you have to make sure that you practice and you take your time and you look for the gigs that you think will push you in the direction that you want to go in.
Yeah.
You can't just jump into everything and throw spaghetti on a wall. It doesn't work like that.
Right, because it's your brand, and it's something that's going to last with you for a long time.
Right.
So you want your brand to be known, and I think that's really the bottom line on this. You're a brand. Elf is a brand, yeah, right? Mm-hmm. They are proving that they can last through the times and progress with the times. Are you lasting with the times and progressing with the times? Is your brand professional and effective? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we do here. Come on, Cats Castings don't play. We give you the raw, real deal. Mm-hmm. Is your brand effective? Because you can say what you want about Elf. I'm feeling them. You can get them anywhere, decent cost. Matter of fact, it probably costs you more to get it in the pharmacy than it do to jump on the website.
You know what's crazy? There's a pharmacy over where I live where Elf Cosmetic is like double and triple the cost that you would normally get at like CVS or any place else. It's like 3 times the cost over here. And you have to think about it and look at it. You go online, you order it directly from the source. It's so much cheaper. And they have I forgot the name of it. They have a loyalty program now. So when you buy a certain amount, you get discounts, you get points, you get.
And just to let y'all know, Elf is not sponsoring this video.
No, they're not.
But Elf, if you would like to sponsor the house, get over in our email box, Elf.
Right.
Rat-a-tat. We here, Elf. We support you. Get in our email box. Y'all know who the sponsor of the house is for this video this week. But Elf, come see us. Because Cats Castings needs some Elf in our life. We would love to do the next shoot with some Elf cosmetics.
Right. We can set up a shoot, get you guys some publicity. I don't mind,
That's right. Try some of that. They got this new poreless putty primer, which I think is kind of interesting. It's really good.
It is really good. They were actually, when it first came out, they actually got sold out completely. For like the first month and a half. It was so hard to actually find some putty primer. I even tried to order it on the Ulta website.
Right.
It wasn't there. There was nothing.
No?
It was pretty good. Like I thought it was like really amazing, but now that it's back in, I'm gonna try to run and go get me some too, because I gotta get these pores together.
Yes, girl, because we didn't get a lot of vitamin D this summer. We was cooped up, with everything going on with the so, and now everything going on with the it's been a little bit crazy up in these streets. But and that brings me to something going on right now. You guys know what's happening in the media, and there's a lot of stress in the country right now. I did view a couple of my models' pages. Turn it off. Turn it off. Remember what we said about posting some of those kinds of political opinions? This is a very tense time right now, and we don't want anybody to be in a position where their personal views are put them where they cannot work with a particular person.
Right. I've seen a very big model that I know. He was like, I don't care if my manager or my representative see this. I've stayed quiet for too long, and this is how I feel. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. You know that at any minute you're on the top, like at a flip of a switch, you could be at the bottom.
Absolutely.
You have to really be careful with what you say online, because it's there forever. Google takes it. Even if you try to scrub it, it's already on like tons of other sites who follow you. And he has a very big following. And I was actually very shocked and surprised that he would even go there, because he's never really political. He stays out of it. And when he said what he said, which wasn't very nice, but we're not going to get into that because that's none of my business, nor, the time or the place for it.
Right.
But you have to be careful on how you relay certain messages.
Yes.
My thing is, there's nothing wrong with you going out and saying, hey, go vote, go vote, go vote.
Right.
Everybody does it.
Definitely with that.
When it comes down to the point where you're attacking another side, not knowing who is listening or who's watching, you could be putting yourself in a very bad position, especially if you're trying to build yourself in this industry. Because people will pretend to encourage you, and then when it's time for you to get a job, you know what they're going to do? They're going to shoo you right to the side. They're going to be like, that's that crazy girl who got way too political, and I don't got time for that. I don't want to be associated with that when I'm out there.
We got a question on Instagram. You're still silly. That's good to see you still have your good sense of humor.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You do have a sense of humor at Kat's Castings. But you know what I'm going to say, Kat? I think you're 100% right on that. We need to be very careful on how we put out there our political views. And if you forgot about the video we did on political views, jump over to our YouTube channel, subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you know when we come out with a new video. I want you to go over that video. I want you to rewind, fast forward, pause, and take notes. All right? I'm going to give you a tip in this video right now. You want to talk about your thing, your feelings on these things. Get another page.
Right. Get a private page that you don't show your face, nothing. Right. Talk about everything you want to do.
Yes.
Once you want to become a public figure, because the model is a public figure, your life is going to be scrutinized with a fine-tooth comb.
Yes.
I hear people say, well, I don't want to be a part of this, that. I'm not going to work with somebody who cares about what I'm doing in this. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to be stuck in a cycle where you're not going anywhere.
Right. And you're hurting yourself. So that's a big thing. You're hurting yourself. And we tell you guys every week, I'm telling you, there's nobody that's going to tell you like Kat's Castings, Kat and Jazz. We tell you the real deal.
Right.
You want to be rat-a-tat? You want to be out there rat-a-tat? That's fine.
Right.
Go get you. I know it seems like you're being a troll. You're not a troll. But if you want to have a lasting career, you're not going to do that.
Right.
And I give you a pure example. I think it was in the early 2000s. Tommy Hilfiger got caught up in a big racial scandal because of his political views.
Yep.
And it hurt his sales for 10 years.
Yep, tremendously.
Even though he's still a multimillionaire, it tremendously hurt his sales. In that first year, he lost about 40% of his sales because of his political views.
Right.
Even though he still got a brand and he's still a famous, designer, think about what he did to hurt his career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example on what could happen to you. And we want you to express yourself. There are creative ways. You're not a troll. Get a private account, say whatever you want, share whatever you want, do whatever you want over there. But on your public figure pages, on the pages where people know and see you, you have to take a neutral stance on things.
Right. We're not saying that it's not okay to just voice your opinion. There's just ways that you put it out there.
Yes.
Especially there's always a time and a place. Because like I keep saying, you don't know who the next project is going to come from. And you don't know who the person who supports whatever. And if they seen that you're like, well, I hate this person and they're blah, 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 and they should kill themselves. And then you try to work with that person, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to work with you.
Right.
They already feel that the way that you look at things and where you perceive things are going to be not how they envisioned it. And
right.
they want you to relay the message in this craft. They want you to show the art because they can see it through you. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're taking away that opportunity from yourself that you could have been showing to somebody else.
Yeah.
You have to be very,
You never know.
very
I definitely agree with you, Kat. You never know. You never know who's paying for that shoot. You never know what is happening. And even though they might have an opposite view of you, the vision of beauty you have for that shoot does not change what your political opinions are. You can have whatever political opinion you want, but our vision for that shoot, me and Kat and whatever designer or photographer or makeup artist, our vision for this shoot is the same.
Right.
Our vision for this runway show or this music video or this movie or this comedy show, our vision is the same at that point. So if you put your political views into it, you're smashing the whole thing to bits, you know? And we don't want to see it smashed to bits. We all think different things. Come on, Kat hates my rat-a-tat buzzer, but I still got it. You know what? I want y'all comments. If y'all love my buzzer, y'all should tell me.
No. Yeah, I don't love that buzzer, and don't lie to me. Everyone on Instagram, if you can, I am on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Jazzo is over there, so if you want to see her face, you can run over there. But definitely, we're still over here and we're live.
Yes, I am not in the Cats Casting studio today. I am so sorry. But I had a few things to care for today.
Yeah.
But don't hesitate to leave your questions and comments in the comment box. Ask Kat and I any question you want. We will not hesitate to answer it. And if you go over to the YouTube, you can rewind this a little bit later.
Right, definitely.
Smash that button.
Yep.
You know.
So back to the model call, just to let you guys know, if you guys just jumped in, we are still looking for one more model for the shoot, preferably a fairer skin model. We do already have a darker skin model. I do like to have balance when I'm doing my shoots. No shade, no tea, but that's just what we're looking for right now. There is no height requirement, I guess.
Right, no height requirement.
We do prefer someone from a size 0 to 6 at this time. We don't discriminate on plus size, but we'll have specific plus size shoots. I have a photographer that I've worked with who works with Queen Size Magazine. And when I'm ready to do the shoots with him, we'll definitely let you ladies know when we're looking for someone to do the shoots on that end. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. Make sure you guys hit up the DMs or send me emails. We are still looking. And you know, it's paid. We're trying to get you that money.
Yes, we want to get you guys out there. We do have a comment on Instagram.
It's okay. Just send me a DM. Someone made a comment and says, "Hello, I'm trying to apply through the app, but it keeps popping up that there's an error." Yeah, I'm still working on that. I know my tech people need to get their lives together. So just send me a DM, send me a couple of images. Is there another way to apply? Yeah, just send me through a DM. You'll get an automatic message. Whenever you guys DM me, there's an automatic message that pops up saying like, hey, that's just for, because I can't answer right away. It'll just tell you, just send your measurements and photos to the email. But I don't mind, just send it to my DM and you can send me your email information later. I got another comment. It says, yeah, I was the first comedic host for Tora Taste of the Runway Atlanta. It was fun to host. Modeling, music, comedy, culinary was awesome. Yeah, definitely. My experience in the modeling industry and, you know, doing different productions and fashion shows, it can be completely amazing. It's a rush. It's so exciting. Sometimes it's a little nail biting because it's happening at like the last minute. So it's just like, you're like, oh my gosh, is it gonna happen? What's going on? I make sure I gotta get it ready. There has been some times where I've had like some sad moments But definitely most of the time, being in runway shows is really good. So Amina says, okay, I'll do that ASAP. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure you send me that DM. Of course, I can't answer it now. I'm on live. But send those images, those photos, and your measurements. And then we'll get back to you and we'll chit chat. We'll see what's going on, see if we can actually fit for this specific shoot, or if not, another project that we're going to be working on in the future.
Absolutely. I think soon we're going to come up with a tutorial on how to take your shots at home with your phone or your camera.
Right.
Kat and I are going to come out with this, and I think it will help you guys. If you want, check out our blog post. You'll see a bunch of stuff for skincare and all that stuff. We definitely try to supply you guys with as much information as possible.
Right.
But some people just, when we ask them for their headshots, they submit the wrong heads. We need headshots, no babies in the background, no cereal boxes.
Yes, when you send your headshots, your photos, your full body and your half, your mid bodies, please have a background. I don't like images that have mess. I like clean backgrounds. Me personally, it's easier to market in the event that I need to send it to somebody else to try to submit you to something else. I can do so with that specific image. That's why I always ask, have a clear background when you're doing the shoot. I don't want all this mumbo jumbo in the background. I think it's great. If you have a portfolio, different story. But when you're sending me basic images, I need a basic, clear background. Sherwin says, yes, it's a rush and it's kind of like a little rat-a-tat. You better stop.
Yes.
You better stop. No rat-a-tat around here.
I actually have an upgrade coming up soon that has the rat-a-tat installed with the mics. Casting upgrades.
Upgrades the rat-a-tat sound. I'll like it too. Blah, 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 blah. Shoot somewhere with a white background. Are you asking specifically for when you're sending your images, or are you asking specifically for the magazine shoot that's coming up?
No, I think they mean for the submitting the images. That's what I think she meant.
Oh yeah, personally, a white background is the best, but I don't mind if there's a different color, but it would have to be a solid color, preferably white, black, or gray. Those are the three main colors that I look for. Anything else is too much, too invasive. No solid red backgrounds.
If you don't have a background, it might be rat-a-tat, but everybody's got a hallway if they live in an apartment building. Use that. Have your cousin take a picture of you. Nobody's gonna know that that's what it is.
Right.
In the hallway of your job, if they got a white wall, you just stop and take a few photos. There's always a way and somewhere to do it. Don't be discouraged if you got no space in your house. You live with 10 people. It's happened to me before. I know how it is to have no space. You can take pictures in the hallway. I've done it, but not with the staircase.
No, not the staircase. It's a plain background. Nothing on it. Nothing. No pictures. No pictures of grandma or Mima. None of that.
Yes.
Just take it off for a little while and then we can see it. See, you got them hyped with the whole rat-a-tat now. Now they're talking about.
Well, the rat-a-tat, let me tell you, we have an upgrade for the rat-a-tat. I haven't tested it on the stream yet. I want it to be conducive with our audio.
Right.
Because we like Ed and Dre, so I want to make sure that it sounds good.
Yes, right now. It's too much. But yes, I hope that did answer your question. Yes, clear white background or black or gray. Those are usually the main three preferences that I prefer, only because you can basically have a generalization of what the person can do and how they look like directly. Because when you have too much in the background, the focus becomes somewhere else, and it's not about the person anymore. It's about whatever's in the background.
Yeah, like me. I got too much going on here. See that? I'm not in the Kat's casting studio. I'm in my old studio.
Well, it's kind of busy back there too. They got the wood, the mirror. You can see my light in the background if you take a little gander.
Nah, you can't see it, Kat.
Oh, well, you can see definitely on Instagram. You can definitely see my light. It says, "On, come on, rock that rat attack, cat." No,
That's right.
absolutely not. If I could kick people out the live, I would kick you out. Don't be encouraging her.
Encourage me.
Don't
Encourage
encourage
me.
her. Do not.
Well, if you guys didn't know, my birthday was yesterday. And I want to let everybody know I appreciate all the birthday wishes that came from the people that view our channel. And I appreciate all the friends and family that visited me. I had a really great time. And that's why I am so excited about, the e.l.f. cosmetic thing and the shoot that we're having coming up, because it's coming around a time where everybody should be happy. It's the season to be jolly. And we got a little rat-a-tat.
Well, not yet, because we still got Thanksgiving. Then we could be super jolly.
I thought that was considered the season to be jolly, Thanksgiving. Ain't fat eating food jolly?
No.
It's not?
No, it's not. But that's okay. He said,
Fine.
Happy belated. He said, happy belated from Sherwin XL. So,
thank you so much. I really appreciate you, bud.
Right. It is what it is. Happy birthday, kid.
Yeah, that's right. Bam.
Yeah, but we're gonna get out of here. I just want to remind you guys, if you ever want to watch the playback, just make sure you check out down below. There should be an IG post, or we have the playback on Facebook, Periscope, or on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of our channels so you can get all the information and updates every time we have a casting, every time we're doing these live videos, which is usually Thursday at 4 p.m., but definitely so much. I'm so happy. Only Angie said, yes, happy belated birthday. So, you're getting all these birthday wishes.
Yes, thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Right. We appreciate the Cats Castings gang that comes out to talk to us every week for Talent Talk. And we want to make sure that you guys stay in the industry, you stay professional, and you stay talented.
Right.
So Cats Castings is in the business of discovering great talent, and we believe that the people who contact us are that great talent. So make sure you get all the information that you need. Share these videos.
Down somewhere, down below in the comments for you guys. For you guys, you got to check out the bio.
That's right.
And make sure you let me know your thoughts if you have any questions. And if you just want to chit chat pretty much about getting represented for your talent, we do normally represent all types of talents like models, actors, comedians, everything. Don't worry if you have a talent. We work with you. It's not
the only talent we don't work with is the talent that consists of something you do private. We don't do that.
We don't do nudes or implied nudes or
no porn,
semi nudes or porn. We don't represent people who do those things. If you guys are interested in that, I'm pretty sure there are tons of other management companies who do that.
Yes.
Just not us. No shade, no tea.
No shade, no tea. Cats,
we like our models to have clothes on because that's how they show other people how it looks.
Yes. Thank you.
But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I thank you so much for listening, watching, beautiful people, and we will see you next week.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Bye, bye y'all.
Bye.
We going unlive.
Unlive is not a thing. Stop. No, it's not.
But isn't it like our thing?
No. Anyway, bye.